In the 4 years since Congress approved the base closure and realignment changes, the potential impact on this region has made big news. Now the changes are in full swing as we prepare for thousands of people to move here and many defense and homeland security offices to open here. We spoke with General Paul Dordahl, Executive Director of the BRAC Regional Task Force, to find out the latest in the BRAC news.
Well, BRAC is actually congressionally legislated. It stands for the Base Realignment and Closure. And we're very fortunate in that we're not closing Fort Bragg or even Pope Air Force Base, but we're realigning the installation. And it's actually one of the few military growth installations across the country, and one of the 2 or 3 largest growth installations. So we are anticipating anywhere from 25,000 to 40,000 additional people coming in over the next 5 years as part of the BRAC process and the BRAC actions. And that's why the BRAC Regional Task Force was established as a partnership of local governments. And we have representatives from the 11 counties around Fort Bragg and all the municipalities, 73 some municipalities in those 11 counties that are affected by the BRAC actions. But the corridor is designed to connect the strengths in North Carolina with our military installations. We have 6 large military installations, a lot of military requirements. We've never connected the DoD programs and military requirements with the research and development capabilities and the other strengths in North Carolina. So the corridor just lays out those strengths. It tries to encourage companies to come into this corridor, come to the Fort Bragg area, come into our 11 county region, come into the Fort Bragg area to ensure that they're close to the headquarters and the military decision makers, but also close to world-class research and development in North Carolina. Great transportation, great location, great quality of life, all of those things right here in this area. So the All-American Defense Corridor is a very important part of this concept to attract companies here. What we saw actually in about 2.5 years is a lot of preparation and planning for the BRAC actions to be implemented. And now we're seeing the implementation part of it. The Forces Command Headquarters is actually under construction, and the groundbreaking was about 3 months ago. So that's off and running. Largest construction project in North Carolina. Over $300 million to build a 700,000 square foot facility for the 2 headquarters that are moving here from Fort McPherson in Atlanta, which is U.S. Army Forces Command Headquarters and U.S. Army Reserve Command Headquarters. That's the gem of the BRAC actions. That brings the senior decision makers out of the U.S. Army right here to Fort Bragg. And we'll have more general officers than any military installation in the country except for the Pentagon. 33 plus general officers coming in here. So along with those general officers, we're going to see a lot of defense-related companies moving here, consultants primarily, but companies that want to be close to a 4-star headquarters that decides how to organize, train, and equip the entire U.S. Army. So we know that Fort Bragg is the economic engine for this area. Puts over $7.5 billion into our economy in the state, and that's going to increase by over $1 billion over the next 5 years. So tremendous impact on the state, tremendous impact economically on the region, but we can grow this even more. We have the 3rd largest military presence of any state in the country, but yet we're the only state in the top 10 in military presence that's in the bottom 3rd in DoD dollars. And we need to change that. So we have this opportunity and a lot of initiatives in place right now to make this happen and bring more DoD dollars into the state. We're contacting companies that do business with the military and trying to entice them to come to this area. And that's why the workforce is so important, because the #1 criteria for a company to relocate somewhere is having that skilled and trained workforce. We don't want everybody just coming in from other states in order to take these jobs when we have high unemployment rates here, and we need to get these types of jobs for the people in our local areas. So we wanted to set up a program that would assist people in connecting with jobs. And a big portion of that is the job connection, what we call a talent acquisition platform, but it's really a job connection pipeline so that anybody can go on this platform, and the site is not operational yet. It will be operational by the June timeframe of this year. So it's we just awarded the contract in January, and they're working on this pipeline right now. But the idea is that if you are looking for a job, you can go on the website and you can do a skills assessment, find out where your interests lie, what you need. You can do career exploration, find out how much you can make in different career fields, and then assess your skills, your current skills, against what the standard is in the industry and see where the gaps are. And then you can go directly into the programs in the community colleges and universities in the area and find out how you can get the skills that are needed to be competitive in these different jobs. On the company side of it, employer side of it, you can post jobs on there, and you can take a look at the people that are applying in terms of, do they match the skills that you need in those jobs. So we have the growth at Fort Bragg, we have the impact on the communities, we have the workforce program, to include educational programs that need to decrease the dropout rate and ensure that our kids that are graduating have the skills that are needed in the future to take the jobs that are coming into the area. So it's a very exciting time for our area. It's a transformational opportunity for our region, for our entire region, and we're very excited about this and glad that we can be a part of it.